Hey guys, Ken here, and I wanted to share with you something really quick that I've been thinking about. Okay, and there's a line in the NA basic text that says, "That tired old lie, once an addict, always an addict, will no longer be tolerated by either society or the addict himself. We do recover." And I can say that that's my experience, that's my strength, and that's my hope. And I'll give you an example. I realized this the other day. It's really cool. This here is my first aid kit, right? And I have a lot of things in here. You've got like cool wipes. I guess you got to stay cool wiping it, Little cleansing wipe. You got to stay clean wiping it. We've got little cough drops. Always good to have. A little tick remover, because sometimes those motherfuckers just want to stay on your body. These little ticks, if you're going hiking a lot or camping and you're out in the deep, deep woods of, I don't know, some deep wooded state, North Carolina maybe. We have a little blue Tylenol, Prilosec, little gauze, little throat spray. I guess this is if you have a sore throat. This shit, nasty. Don't even take that. Alright, we have a survival wrap. Looks like a big bag of aluminum foil. I don't know why I would ever need that. Maybe if, let's see, prevents heat loss. Maybe if I'm somewhere and I can wrap up in a big thing of aluminum foil, I can stay warm. Alright, instant cool pack. But this is the main part of the little story that I'm about to tell with the first aid kit. Most people are like, ooh, I know that sound. Yeah. This is some 10 milligram hydrocodone and Tylenol pills that I got December the 8th, 2015, right? We are now in February of 2017. And why do I say that? That means I've had them in my first aid kit now for over a year. And what happens in a year's time, right? Every holiday, your birthday, New Year's Eve, parties, challenges, maybe with your like career stuff, challenges as far as fights with a girlfriend, times where, just challenging moments that happen in life. That in the past, I can say, in my experience, would have, in my using days, my active addiction days, anything would have been an excuse to take a pain pill, So in a year's time, I've been through everything that you can kind of go through in a year, and I've had zero times where I thought, hey, let's go take a pill, right? So that's some experience, strength, and hope. And also in that same year, just to prove to you that that is a lie, once an addict, always an addict, that comment right there is a lie. In that same amount of time, about once a week, sometimes twice a week, I'd have a beer or two or a glass of wine with a meal, or, even a couple times if I was out watching comedy or just wanted to have a beer, and a lot of people throughout the years of being in recovery, you hear stories of like, well, if you drink, you're going to be using drugs within a very short amount of time, and just like you were before. Now here's the kicker. I believe if that is true, then I wouldn't have had that in the first aid kit for a year and 2 months. Then some people would say, well, you're different. I'm no different, right? That's just my experience, strength, and hope. And the other day I realized that I had a 6-pack of beer, Blue Moons, because I like Blue Moons, in the fridge for about 7 to 8 weeks, right? One 6-pack. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, that's my experience, that's my strength, and that's my hope. And this video is really for those that say used to use drugs a whole lot, had a problem, got help, built a solid foundation, maybe worked some steps, worked all the steps, got a sponsor, all that kind of stuff, and now they're to the point to where they want to learn how to, have a glass of wine or have a beer, or maybe even, if they live in a state where it's legal, like smoke some marijuana. I don't have no desire to ever smoke marijuana, but the beer and the wine thing, I do partake in that very rarely, but I do. And just being honest, being transparent, being truthful with you guys in this video, that if that fits you, like if you have that desire to do those things but don't believe you can, use me as an example. I'm living proof that the past does not equal the future. I'm living proof that that tired old lie, once an addict, always an addict, I'm living proof that that is a lie. So that's my experience, that's my strength, and that's my hope. And if I can help at all, if you have questions at all, just leave a comment down below this video and I will reply. Or I think you can message me on YouTube here, send me like a message, or let me know you want to get in contact if you want, phone number and all that good stuff. Let me know.